Welcome everyone to Novice Certamen Finals for the 2021 NJCL Convention. My name is Jenny Luongo, and I have the honor of being the current NJCL Certamen Chair. We're thrilled to have all of these students here in this Zoom, and we're also thrilled to have everyone watching, hopefully soon on YouTube. First, I want to congratulate all of the participants in this year's 2021 NJCL Certamen competition. It is the 50th year of Certamen at NJCL, and we are so proud of all of you and honored that you have joined us. Students here in finals, you'll get to introduce yourselves in just a moment. I want to personally congratulate every one of you and let you know that we are all proud of the work that you, your teachers, and coaches have done over the course of this year. And we hope that nothing that happens in this final round will ever make you less proud of what you have already accomplished and of your learning. I wanted to let everyone know that today's round contains some animal violence, which may be distressing for some. Please always take care of your mental health first. That applies to this content as well as anything that ever happens with Certamen competitions. I'm going to turn things over now to Mr. Andrew Rist, who's going to be the primary moderator for this round. Bonum fortunam omnibus.
All right. Good luck to us all. Hi, I'm Andrew. I'll be your moderator today. Assisting me on protests is Michael Kearney. So coaches can private message all their challenges to Michael. And he will bring it to a large group of moderators just waiting to look up everything. On the pasting the bony will be Ben Van Gelder. Sharing the visual with you will be Henry Schott. On the score, we've got Sid Davis and Ryan Vinson. On the time, we've got Patty Hay. And helping us out with all of our tech issues is Shannon Sloan. All right, and let's have the teams introduce themselves as well, starting with Wisconsin.
I'm Rohan, and I'm from Wisconsin, and I believe a hot dog is a sandwich.
Hello, my name is Sanjeet. I'm from Wisconsin, and Rohan convinced me that hot dog was a sandwich.
I'm Alexis. I'm also from Wisconsin, but I will never believe that a hot dog is a sandwich.
I'm Shilpa. I'm from Wisconsin, and I also do not agree that a hot dog is a sandwich.
All right, Massachusetts, how do you feel about hot dogs?
I'm Juliana from Massachusetts, and I definitely think that hot dogs are not sandwiches.
I'm Eileen. I'm from Massachusetts, and I do not care if hot dogs are sandwiches.
I'm Andrew from Massachusetts, and I would have to agree with Eileen. It doesn't really matter to me.
Hi, I'm Mark from Massachusetts, and I agree because hamburgers are already superior and they're sandwiches, so it doesn't really matter what happens to hot dogs.
All right, you're gonna hurt some feelings, but that's okay. Virginia.
Hi, I'm Laura. I'm from Virginia, and I have been convinced that a hot dog is a sandwich.
I am Kevin. I'm from Virginia, and a hot dog is definitely a sandwich.
Hello, I'm Jamin. I'm from Virginia, and I still don't believe that hot dogs are sandwiches.
Hi, I'm Jalen from Virginia, and I'm going to have to disagree with the radicals that think hot dogs are sandwiches.
Okay, we've got some contentious issues here, but congratulations on making it to finals and good luck in the final round. Keep checking the Sched app for upcoming sessions. Don't forget that many colloquia are pre-recorded and you can listen to them anytime. By participating in this session, you are agreeing to abide by the NJCL Code of Conduct and the guidelines which I will go over. Do not record any audio or video without express permission. The moderator and the tech assistant have the authority to remind participants of the guidelines and to remove a participant from Zoom for not following the guidelines and/or the NJCL Code of Conduct. We've got all players with their cameras turned on. Please remember to wait until you're recognized to answer a toss-up. Even though your name appears first on your screen, doesn't mean it appears first on my screen. And I can only see my screen, unfortunately. Audience, thank you for joining us. Please keep your cameras and microphones off for the duration of the match, but I wholeheartedly encourage you to give encouraging feedback using the reactions during the score checks of 5, 15, 5, 10, 15, 19, and after the final toss-up. Can I get an Aurelia passage in the chat, please? Okay, 1 second. Then I'll say, remember not to do anything that can be construed as consultation. So gestures, remember you're on camera now. So any gesture that's like, oh, I'm not going to buzz, that would be construed as consultation. Also, saying things during the toss-up is consultation. And remember that when you can communicate with each other, that is on Boney, only communicate using Zoom voice or Zoom chat, no other media of communication. All right, you see before you in the chat the Aurelia passage, which I will read to give you an idea of how I pronounce Latin, just Latin, not mythological names or anything else that happens in Certamen. Aurelia, cui orbs placebat, erat in Aegypto cum familia sua ingenti et equo suo. Tredecim ludos magnos Iovis in amphitheatro Alexandriae spectabant. Tandem hic equus iratus domum recurrere coepit. Ehu. Was that loud enough for everybody? Can everybody hear me fine? Okay, and I will be looking this way when I read because I have the questions on another screen right here and you guys right in front of me. Okay. Remember, coaches and players, there should be no exclamations about consultation either out loud or in the Zoom chat in the middle of questions. If you've got an issue, wait until after the question, the toss-up or bonus in question has finished and bring it up with the protest mod. Remember that in this final round, any protests on questions 1 through 19 need to be lodged before we start toss-up 20. And that's so that we know going into toss-up 20 what's at stake, what's on the line. So anything that happens 1 through 19, make sure that you get it to Michael, the protest mod, before we start toss-up 20, and we will stop and ask to make sure that there's nothing outstanding before we go on. Can I have the captain of each team give me a wave? All right, hi captains. Does anyone have any questions before we begin? May I run to the bathroom real quick? Really quick. For the rest of us, remember we're doing our best during a global pandemic, and let's take a deep breath. Mark will have to take it on his own. And remember to have fun. And we'll get started in a minute. Oh, and just to confirm, this is the NJCL Novice Finals. Everybody here is Novice. Cool. Never hurts to check. All right, let's get started. Now I will read one practice question for no points. This question does not necessarily reflect the difficulty of questions found in this tournament. Toss up. How many of the 7 wonders of the ancient world were in Italy? Wisconsin 2, Sanjit.
2.
Sorry, 2 is not correct. Mass for Mark.
1.
Sorry, 1 is not correct. I will start over for the remaining team. How many of the 7 wonders of the ancient world were in Italy? I've now Virginia 2, Kevin.
5.
I'm sorry, 5 is not correct. The answer was 0. So that is no points on the sample toss-up, which is 100% of the points you could have gotten. In recognition of 2021 being the 50th year of Certamen, this practice question, like all practice questions in this year's tournament, was a throwback question. This particular question came from 1977, round 3 of NJCL Certamen. And with that, let's go on to toss-up number 1 for all teams. Under what circumstances would a Roman man's eldest son perform a conclamatio? Mass 1, Juliana.
If his father had died.
Yes, that's correct. If his father had died, or at his funeral. Shouting his name 3 times before the man was bathed, dressed, and his eyes closed. It is upon his death or at his funeral. Bonus 1. Along what road were the family tombs of Rome's oldest aristocratic families located due to the prohibition against burying people within the city walls?
I mean, there's the Via Appia is the oldest road, so, right?
Yeah.
No, it's not. That's not true, but what do you think?
I think that could make sense because it runs through like the Palatine. Does it go?
Answer, please.
Or you do go Appia.
Via Appia.
Via Appia is correct. Bonus 2. What funereal activity would take place at an ustrina before placing the remains in a columbarium?
So an ustrina it's like a burial plot, I think.
Yeah, I think we can just go with the English, yeah.
So what activity? So like burying the body? Okay, cool. Burying the body, final?
No, I'm sorry. Burying the body is not correct. It's burning the body, cremation. So that's 15 points for Mass on toss-up number 1. Toss-up 2 for all teams. Sometimes called by her real name, Deiphobe, what priestess of Apollo tells an Mass 1, Juliana?
The Cumean Sibyl.
The Cumean Sibyl is correct. Bonus 1 for Mass. Or the full question, what priestess of Apollo tells Aeneas how to fetch the golden bough and guides him through the underworld? And it is the Cumean Sibyl. Bonus 1, according to the Aeneid, what man built the temple to Apollo at Cumae after daring to trust himself to the sky on swift wings?
I believe this is Daedalus.
Oh yeah.
Daedalus? Or does that go with everyone? Okay, Daedalus, final?
Daedalus is correct. And bonus 2, in the Aeneid, the Sibyl and Aeneas enter the underworld via an entrance near what lake, whose name supposedly meant birdless?
I think it was the Alcyonian Lake.
Let's
Yeah.
go with it. I don't know. Yeah, I'll go with it.
Alcyonian Lake final.
I'm sorry, Alcyonian Lake is not correct. This is Lake Avernus. So that is 15 points for Mass on toss-up number 2. Toss-up 3 for all teams. Name in chronological order the 3 European mountain ranges that Hannibal crossed during his invasion of Italy in the Second Punic War. Virginia 3, Janan.
Pyrenees, Alps, Apennines.
Pyrenees, Alps, Apennines is correct. Bonus 1 for Virginia. Name the mountain that overlooked many of the battles of the First Punic War around the Strait of Messina.
So this is Mount Etna, right? 'Cause it's
Yeah,
Sicily?
yeah.
Okay, sounds good. Mount Etna, final answer.
Mount Etna is correct. And bonus 2. Name the mountain range that stands near the Punic city of Tingis and the Pillars of Hercules.
So this is like Gibraltar. So it must, like, Gibraltar is where Tingis is.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's
Sure.
like somewhere like at the tip of that part of Africa or in Spain. So I'm
Okay.
guessing it's Africa. But
I think it's in.
The mountain range.
Yeah, mountain range. So Pyrenees?
Pyrenees is
Answer, please.
Place.
Defer to Janan.
No answer.
Okay. The answer is the Atlas Mountains. This is in North Africa. So 15 points for Virginia on toss-up 3. Toss-up number 4 for all teams. Which of the following English words does not have its root in altus? Alleviate, altitude, haughty. Wisconsin 1, Rohan.
Alleviate.
Alleviate is correct. The last word was oboe. But the answer is alleviate. Bonus 1 for Wisconsin. Which of the following does not come from the related verb allo? Alimentary, alimony, altruism, coalesce.
Allo probably is like, so altus is tall, so it's probably something to do with like tall.
Yeah.
To be tall.
Could be like raise. I don't know.
Do we know what any of these? I know.
No, altruism, I think that has to do with like peaceful acts. I could be wrong. Or like
I think it's alimony.
Yeah.
go with that.
Answer, please.
Alimony, final answer.
No, I'm sorry. Alimony is not correct. The answer is altruism. Bonus 2. What Latin adjective is the root of altruism?
You said it was like had to do with peace.
Maybe it's
It's either like peace or like community betterment, something like that.
It could be alter.
Okay, we can go with that.
Sure. Okay.
Like, is there anything else it could be?
I mean,
Something with a T.
Yeah, let's go with alter.
Yeah.
Answer, please.
Okay. Altair, final answer.
Altair is correct. That's 15 points for Wisconsin on toss-up number 4. Toss-up 5 for all teams. In the prologue to Euripides' Bacchae, what woman's house in Thebes still smolders after she was vaporized upon seeing Virginia 4, Jalen?
Semele.
Semele is correct. Bonus 1 for Virginia. Later in the prologue, Dionysus says that Cadmus has given his honor and rule to what man, born from his daughter, who fights the gods and drives me away from libations.
This be Pentheus.
Probably Pentheus.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Okay. Pentheus, final answer.
Pentheus is correct. And bonus 2, Dionysus delivers the prologue near the fountains of what woman who was tied to a bull by Amphion and Zethus and dragged to death after she persecuted their mother?
Kevin, do you know this?
I feel like we might have gone over
We all did this.
Antigone?
Antigone, like
No, wait, no.
No, it's not Antigone.
yeah, it's
It's different.
Sure.
And
Oh,
it's
is this
Dear
dear say? It's dear
Yeah.
say.
yeah, dear say. Yes, dear say.
Okay. Great.
Answer, please.
Your say final answer?
Dearsay is correct. That is 20 points for Virginia on toss-up number 5. And after 5, let's check the score.
After 5, our scores are Massachusetts has 30 points, Virginia has 35 points, and Wisconsin has 15 points.
All right. Toss-up 6 for all teams. Translate the following sentence using a participle into Latin. My friend living in Rome wants me to visit. Mass 4, Mark.
Meus amicus habitans Romae Volt me visitare.
That's correct. Amicus meus Romae habitans volt me visitare is correct. Bonus 1 for Mass. Translate the following sentence into Latin. The lion, having been wounded, drained the blood of the bunny having been killed.
Okay, so Leo vulneratus, and then drained, isn't that Hario? So I don't know the Hariwi or maybe Harit, and then blood is Anguis, or yeah, Anguin Kunik. Oh, Harit. Okay. Anguinem, and then Kunikuli.
Answer, please.
Okay, can you defer, please?
I defer to Mark.
Okay. Leo vulneratus Harit Anguinem Kunikuli interfecti.
I'm sorry, that's not correct. So what we're looking for was Leo vulneratus or Leina vulnerata cuniculi necati sanguinem hausit. Bonus 2, translate the following sentence into Latin. Walking to the theater, I met a priest worshiping a goddess.
Okay, so would this be like the present, like, okay. Ambulans ad theatrum to meet. Does anyone know meet? Is that like God? I don't remember this. I met. Okay.
Could it be like synonymous with approach? Oh.
Answer, please.
Okay.
I defer to Mark.
Okay. Ambulans ad theatrum. Pontificem. Colentem. Deam. Convocavi.
I'm sorry, that's not correct. It's your word for meat that is the problem. We were looking for okuri or obius fui or obius eram, and both of those take the dative. So we would have needed pontifici sacerdoti or flamini colenti deam. But otherwise, it was totally correct. So that is 10 points for Mass on toss-up 6. Toss-up 7 for all teams. What emperor introduced a new system of taxation that regularized exactions in Virginia 3, Janan?
Vespasian?
Sorry, Vespasian is not correct. Mass 4, Mark.
Diocletian.
Diocletian is correct. That regularized exactions in kind in order to pay for nearly doubling the size of the army, nearly doubled the number of provinces, separated military and administrative responsibilities in the provinces, By splitting the duties of a governor between military duces and civilian praesides, split the empire into 12 dioceses, each under a vicarius, and set up a system of non-hereditary succession where 4 rulers ruled at once with 2 senior and 2 junior rulers. It is Diocletian, and that was a long question. Bonus 1. What admiral of the fleet in the British Channel did the junior ruler Constantius Chlorus fight in Gaul and Britain?
Herosius.
What'd you say?
Herosius.
All right, yeah, go with that.
Well, I guess we can.
Yeah, no, be confident. I don't have anything better.
Okay. Carausius final.
Carausius is correct. Bonus 2. What Praetorian prefect accompanied Constantius to Britain to defeat Electus, who had killed Carausius and taken control of Britain?
Any ideas?
Shoot.
I don't know this.
I do not. So, what were like Praetorian prefects at that time? Like,
Galerius was not like a prefect, so I don't think it's that. Go with like.
Answer, please.
Licinius.
Sorry, Licinius is not correct. The answer is Asclepiodotus. So that's 15 points for Mass on toss-up 7. Toss-up 8 for all teams. Give the present tense indicative form of possum. Virginia 1, Laura. Answer, please.
Potens.
Sorry, potens is not correct. Mass 4, Mark.
Potest.
I'm sorry, potest is not correct. I've got no signal from the remaining team, so I'll start over. Give the present tense indicative form of possum to complete this sentence. Ego et metella canam bonum tibi coquere blank. Give the present tense Wisconsin to Sanjit.
Possumus.
Possumus is correct. Bonus 1 for Wisconsin. Give the present tense indicative form of possum to complete this sentence. Nobiscum Claudi hodie tu canare blank.
Okay,
so what's the
come with us, Claudius? No, sorry. You are able, Claudius, you are able.
No, Claudius is the evocative case, right?
Yeah, so he's talking to.
That's not the subject. Oh wait.
No, it'd be imperative.
It'll be potest, right?
It'd be imperative, right?
There is no imperative of.
Answer, please.
Oh yeah, potest, right?
Yeah. Okay. Potest. Final answer.
Say it one more time.
Potest.
Yes.
Potes.
So it sounded different when you said it than.
Yeah, he said.
Yeah. Okay. I said potest, but yeah, I remember.
Okay,
yeah.
All right. As you noticed, potest is the right answer, but I have to take your first answer, which was clearly potest.
Yeah.
Bonus 2. Give the present tense indicative form of possum to complete this sentence. Visne mecum celebrare blank.
Are you able
to see?
Come with me to celebrate? So it's like this would be potest again, right? No.
Wait, it's do you want to something be? Do you want to something?
Are you able to celebrate with me?
No. Do you want to?
It might be.
Answer, please.
Want to be able? If you.
It might be that.
I defer to Wisconsin 4.
Posa.
Posa is correct. That's 15 points for Wisconsin on toss-up number 8. Toss-up 9 for all teams. According to tradition, the Roman king Tullus Hostilius' grandfather, Hostius Hostilius, died fighting against what Mass 4, Mark?
Medius Curtius.
Sorry, Medius Curtius is not correct. According to tradition, the Roman king Tullus Hostilius' grandfather, Hostius Hostilius, died fighting against what king who attacked Rome? Wisconsin 1, Rohan.
Uh,
Answer, please.
No answer.
Okay. I will repeat for the remaining team. According to tradition, the Roman king Tullus Hostilius' grandfather, Hostius Hostilius, died fighting against what king who attacked Rome? I've now read it twice. I'm going to call adequate time. Oh, no, sorry. Virginia buzzed before I said time. Jaden. Virginia 3.
Lars Persona.
Sorry, Lars Porsena is not correct. The answer we were looking for was Titus Tatius. And sorry, Mark, you got a little too complicated since Mennius Curtius did kill him, but he wasn't the king. So no points on toss-up 9, toss-up 10 for all teams. What girl, the youngest daughter of Hecuba and Priam, was mass to Aelin?
Cassandra.
Sorry, Cassandra is not correct. Wisconsin 2, Sanjit.
Helenus?
I'm sorry, Helenus is not correct. Matt, nope, that's Mass again. So I will start over for the remaining team. What girl, the youngest daughter of Hecuba and Priam, was sacrificed by Neoptolemus on the tomb of his father Achilles after the ghost of the hero demanded it? What girl, the youngest daughter of Hecuba and Priam, was sacrificed by Neoptolemus on the tomb of his father Achilles after the ghost of the hero demanded it? I've now read it twice. I'm going to call adequate time. All right, so the answer is Polyxena or Polyxena. No points on toss-up 10, and at the halfway point, what is our score?
After 10 questions, our scores are Massachusetts with 55 points, Virginia with 35 points, and Wisconsin with 30 points.
All right, toss-up 11. All teams are eligible. For the following sentence, fill in the blank with the correct form of the noun amica. Necesse est tibi apropinque. Virginia 1, Laura.
Amici.
Amici is correct. Bonus 1 for Virginia. For the following sentence, fill in the blank with the correct form of the noun senex. Multi togae emuntur a blank.
Like many togas, right?
Ablatives.
This would be ablative because it's agent or something.
And wouldn't it also be plural?
Yeah. So
Oh,
senex. Well, it wouldn't have to be plural.
So senes is.
Oh wait, yes, it would. It is. Okay.
Cenobus, right?
Cenobus. That sounds right.
Yeah.
Answer, please.
Cenobus. Final answer.
Cenobus is correct. And bonus 2. For the following sentence, fill in the blank with the correct form of the adjective potens. Boes sunt blank quam capri.
So in gains and gentis, I'm guessing it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Potent.
Sunt blank quam. So it has to agree with Boes.
Yeah,
Is that like ablative?
Nominative plural, so.
Um,
Well, but it's like
po-
there's quam, and it's comparing to something.
Answer,
well, is
please.
it comparative?
Yeah,
I think it's ablative.
What?
No, it's
Adequate.
Potentes.
I'm sorry, potentes does agree with Boes, but because of the quam, we needed a comparative form, potentiores. So that's 15 points for Virginia on toss-up 11. Toss-up 12 for all teams. Let's imagine you were speaking text abbreviations in Latin. What common three-letter English text message might be rendered in Latin as sonans rideo? Wisconsin 1, Rohan.
LOL.
LOL is correct. Bonus 1, what common three-letter English text message would be rendered in Latin as mox huc iterum reveniam?
BRB, yeah.
BRB, yeah.
Okay, I defer to Rohan.
BRB, final answer.
BRB is correct. Bonus 2, what common four-letter English text message would be rendered in Latin as tecum postea decam?
So I say
I will say
to you.
something.
Wait.
It's a letter. It's not an abbreviation. Or well, no, it's probably an abbreviation. What abbreviation? Like.
Four-letter.
Answer, please.
Defers to Shilpa or something.
I defer to Shilpa.
Answer, please.
No answer.
Okay. This one's a little bit more dated. TTYL. Talk to you later. So that is 15 points for Wisconsin on toss-up 12. Toss-up 13. A visual will now be shared. Once it is shared, you will have 10 seconds to examine it before I begin the toss-up. Toss-up. Of the words unda, portus, arcus, auriga, and sepulchrum, what is best described in the sentence labeled with the letter B? Mass 4, Mark. Answer, please.
Sepulchrum.
Sorry, sepulchrum is not correct. Virginia 1, Laura.
Auriga?
Sorry, auriga is not correct. For Wisconsin 1, Rohan. Answer, please.
No answer.
Okay. The word we were looking for was arcus. We're sagitas hoc jacet. Arcus is a bow. All right, so no points on the visual. Take a second to resituate your chat if you need to. And then we will go on to toss-up 14. Toss-up 14 for all teams. Listen carefully to the following passage, which I will read twice. Then answer the questions that follow in Latin. Olim fuit mercator Romanus, qui nave iter fecit trans mare. Saepe Athenis Romam fecit iter, et bona sua vendidit inter cives urbium. Fuit quoque pulcherrima Atheniensis, quae mercatorem expectabat, usque ad tempus revenit. Quando poterat, Atheniensis amit amphoras olei olivae. Atheniensem Romanus amat, et Romanum Atheniensis adamavit. Sed alter alteram nescivit amorem inter se esse. Nihil igitur factum est. And I'm repeating the passage. Olim fuit mercator Romanus, qui nave iter fecit trans mare. Saepe Athenis Romam fecit iter, et bona sua vendidit inter cives urbium. Fuit quoque pulcherrima Atheniensis, quae mercatorem expectabat, usque ad tempus revenit. Quando poterat, Atheniensis ament amphoras olei olivai. Atheniensem Romanos amat, et Romanum Atheniensis adamavit. Sed alter alteram nescivit amorem inter se esse. Nihil igitur factum est. And the question, quid in quoque mass 4, Mark? Answer, please.
Sua bona.
I'm sorry, sua bona is not correct. Wisconsin for Shilpa.
Pulchra Atheniensis.
Sorry, pulchra Atheniensis is not correct. I will start over for the remaining team. Quid in quoque urbe fecit mercator Romanos? Virginia 1, Laura. Answer, please.
Bonum.
I'm sorry, bonum is not correct. So what did the Roman merchant do in each city? We were looking for bona sua, when did it? So with just bona sua, the sentence reads, what did the merchant make? And he made his goods, but he did not make his goods in each city. So I can't take the first answer. So no points on toss-up 14. Toss-up 15 for all teams. What type of object, two of which were tied to Hera's feet when she hung from Olympus, would fall for 9 days to reach Tartar? Mass 2, Island.
Anvil.
Anvil is correct. Would fall for 9 days to reach Tartarus and was used by Hephaestus as the base to shape his metal when he hammered anvils. Bonus 1 for mass. Tartarus was primarily guarded by the 3 Hecatoncheires. Name them.
Okay, there's like Gigas, Cottus, and Briareus.
Okay, do you mind if I defer to you? Just because. Okay, I defer to Eileen.
Gigas, Cottus, and Briareus.
Can you spell the first one? Yes, that's correct. Gyges or Gyges, Cottus, and Briareus are correct. Bonus 2. Among the criminals in Tartarus that the Hecatoncheires guarded was Titius. He was stretched out over 9 acres and suffered what additional punishment?
Like an
Yeah, you go.
An eagle ate his liver. Are we cool?
I think it was 2 eagles, but I'm not sure.
Okay, so Andrew, what do you think?
Yeah, it was 2. It was 2, I think.
Okay, so I should say like eagles ate his liver.
Answer, please.
There's 2 eagles. 2 eagles.
2 eagles ate his liver. Final.
Sorry, I've got vultures ate his liver. So he's commonly mixed up with Prometheus for obvious reasons. So that may be the root of the mixed up birds there. So that's 15 points for mass on toss at 15. And at the 3/4 mark, let's check the score.
After 15, our scores are Massachusetts 70, Virginia 50, and Wisconsin 45.
All right, toss up 16 for all teams. Which of these does not have its origins in the numeral quattuor, meaning 4? Quadrant, quarantine. Wisconsin 1, Rohan. Answer, please.
Quarantine.
Sorry, quarantine is not correct. Massachusetts 2, Eileen. Answer, please.
Quadrant.
Sorry, say it again, please.
Quadrant.
No, quadrant is not correct. I will start over for the remaining team. Which of these does not have its origins in the numeral quatuor, meaning 4? Quadrant, quarantine, quarrel, quatrain. Which of these does not have its origins in the numeral quatuor, meaning 4? Quadrant, quarantine, quarrel, quatrain. Virginia 1, Laura.
Quarrel.
Quarrel is correct. Bonus 1. What Latin verb does quarrel come from?
Maybe something like.
I mean, it's like to argue or something like that. Oh, quarrel. Is that a word?
I don't know.
Okay.
It seems like that.
Yeah, it definitely looks like it could be that. I don't know if that's like too obvious.
Or maybe it's like rel something like.
Rel.
Answer, please.
That doesn't make sense. Quarro.
No, sorry, quarro is not correct. The answer is queror. Bonus 2. Based ultimately on quatuor, what number does quarantine more immediately come from?
40.
Yeah, maybe like. Yeah.
Or like 14.
Yeah.
14 feels like maybe it would make sense because like, but I'm not sure. Quarantine.
Maybe
I
40.
think it's either 40 or.
Yeah, 40 is.
Answer, please.
What should I? 40 final.
I'm going to say that that's not correct.
Okay.
Or actually, I'm not sure that I should prompt you, but I'm going to go ahead and prompt you. And then if I was wrong to prompt you, my moderators can tell me so. Give me more information, please.
What's 40 in Latin? Like quad.
I need an answer.
Quadragenta.
All right, that's correct. But I'm not going to give you the points. I don't think I should have prompted you on 40, but that's why I did it, just to be sure, so that we don't have to go back and give you an extra question.
Okay.
So that is 10 points for Virginia on toss-up 16. Toss-up 17 for all teams. Serving as dictator in the Second Samnite War and a consul in the Third Samnite War, what man lost at Lautulae, but later won at Sentinum? Mass 1, Juliana.
Rulianus.
Rulianus is correct. Later won at Sentinum, paving the way for an end to Rome's conflict with the Samnites. It's Rulianus. Bonus 1 for Mass. In what 2 years did the 2 battles occur?
Lautulae was 315 BC, and then Sentinum was, 295. Okay, so 315 and 295 BC, respectively. Final?
315 and 295, respectively, are correct. Bonus 2, alongside Rulianus at Sentinum, what man is said to have committed the act of devotio, like his father and grandfather before him?
Decius.
Yeah.
Final?
Decius is correct. That's 20 points for Mass on toss-up 17. Toss-up 18 for all teams. What Latin word fills in the blank in Virgil's quotation, hoc blank hic labor est, and is represented by the O in an abbreviation meaning if needed? Wisconsin 1, Rohan.
Uh,
Answer, please.
Opus.
Opus is correct. And is represented by the O in an abbreviation meaning if needed, S period, O period, S period. Bonus 1, make the sentence hoc opus hic labor est plural.
So hike, hike, so hike.
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 Hike. Opus. Is it?
Opus.
Is opus?
It's probably, yeah, it's probably fourth.
Yeah.
Hike opus.
No, I think it's second.
Is
No.
it?
I feel like I don't know.
Okay.
OP.
Wait, let's skip that for now.
Yeah. So
Hike. Whatever. Hic.
So
E. Labor.
Labore.
Labores has to be right.
Answer, please.
Should defer to Shopa.
Okay, I defer to Shilpa.
Just make it fourth.
Okay. Hike opus. He labores sunt.
I'm sorry, it's hike opera. He labores sunt. Bonus 2, translate these words spoken by the Sibyl in Aeneid 6, keeping in mind that ito is equivalent to e and audentior to audacior. 2, ne cede malis, sed contra audentior ito.
Wait. Ito is equivalent to
You
E.
mean
So E is go, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
And then audacior, I have no idea what that means.
Um,
Okay, let's just try some of it. Cato,
What's Cato Catere?
to yield.
Okay,
So
you
do not yield bad things.
evil,
but,
to evil. Right?
But against.
Answer, please.
I defer to Shilpa.
Okay. You do not yield to evil, but go against audacity.
No, I'm sorry, that's not correct. But it was super close for this hard question. Yield not to evils, but go more boldly against them is what we were looking for.
Oh, okay.
So that's 10 points for Wisconsin on toss-up 18. Toss-up 19 for all teams. Appropriately decline the phrase iste tenox puer in the sentence. Detention was given to that mass for Mark.
Isti Tanaki Puero.
Isti Tanaki Puero is correct. Detention was given to that stubborn boy. Bonus 1. Appropriately decline the phrase iste tenox puer in this sentence. The books of those stubborn boys were confiscated.
So Istorum Tenacium Puerorum. Pretty sure, but double check me because.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
That looks good. Okay.
Yeah, I'll just defer to you. Defer to Mark.
Final answer is Istorum Tenacium Puerorum.
Istorum Tenacium Puerorum is correct. Bonus 2. Appropriately decline the phrase iste tenox puer in this sentence. The teacher explains that the stubborn boy stopped horsing around during class.
Okay, so this has to be accusative singular. So istum, or is it ustud, or is that just neuter? I think it's
istum.
Istum, okay. So istum tenacem, sorry, I don't know. Puerum. Does that look good?
Answer, please.
You defer.
Yeah,
No,
I
go
defer,
ahead.
Mark.
Istum tenacem puerum, final.
Istum tenacem puerum is correct. That is 20 points for Mass on toss-up number 19. And remember, any challenges on 1 through 19 need to be in before we start 20. So if you have any outstanding, go ahead and message them to Michael, but let's hear the score.
After 19, our scores are Massachusetts, 110 points, Virginia, 60 points, Wisconsin, 55 points.
Okay. So let me tell you what we're working on as a way of explaining why we're not going into toss-up 20 immediately. There were two issues discussed. One on the passage, a question of whether I should have prompted for the answer bona sua, and the pit has agreed that I should not have prompted. So there's no change on that. That is resolved. The other issue is toss-up 16 bonus 2. Like I said, I just wasn't sure if I should have prompted on 40. And obviously, if I should have, then we need to add 5 more points. That's what's still being discussed. And if there's a challenge that you need to raise that you didn't hear there, it's really your last chance. Or I don't know, depending on how long it takes to discuss Quadriginta. While we wait, I really want to hear your opinion on this. It's just something I've been thinking about all around. An ice cream sandwich. Is it a sandwich?
Yes. It's
Yes.
in the name.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Well, I can.
Yeah.
You can call World Series of Certamen, but that doesn't make it Certamen.
But it does.
Wow, what a low blow.
Wait, did you guys win the World Series of Certamen yesterday?
Yes, I think so.
Congratulations.
I'm as surprised as everybody else, though.
Rats.
Is a taco a sandwich then?
Maybe a better question.
I think it is.
Yeah, I think so. I mean,
A wrap is not a sandwich because it's completely surrounded by a tortilla.
Yeah. Wrap is not a sandwich. Burrito is not a sandwich either.
No.
How about a quesadilla?
Quesadillas not. Oh.
I don't know.
Yeah, because it's 2 different pieces of bread.
But is a tortilla bread?
It's a tortilla of bread in the yeah, like that's the
It's like a
question.
flour base, kind of.
But
Does it have
Depends
yeast
if
though?
the two pieces of bread are connected or not.
What?
Why does that matter?
There's a quesadilla where the bread is connected.
Isn't that just a taco?
Wait. I don't know how you make quesadillas, but I use 2 separate tortillas.
Yes.
No one wants half a tortilla
Yeah.
worth of quesadilla. Come on.
But if you use the same piece of bread and cut it in half, technically.
I mean, I know you're from the cheese capital of America, but I'm from Texas.
Yeah.
I know quesadillas.
All right, fair. Cheese.
You could call it 70% of the sandwich for the 30% that it might not.
70. It's either a sandwich or it's not.
It is.
So we've got a resolution that our Certamen chair will go ahead and let us know about.
The moderators in the breakout room determined that the prompt on 40 was appropriate, so points will be awarded for the answer 40 Quadriginta.
All right, and that's it, everything?
I've received nothing else.
All right, let's hear a new score with that updated.
After that, our scores should be Massachusetts 110, Virginia 65, and Wisconsin 55.
All right, toss up 20. All teams are eligible. Whenever a traveler stooped down to wash his feet as Mass 2, Eileen.
Skyron.
Skyron's correct. Whenever a traveler stooped down to wash his feet as ordered, what man kicked him off a cliff into the jaws of his turtle, but suffered the same fate when he tried to trick Theseus? And the answer is Skyron. Bonus one for Mass. Theseus is traditionally said to have defeated 4 more bandits and 1 creature on his journey from Troezen to Athens. Name any 2 of these.
Sinus and Procrustes.
Yeah. What did you say, Andrew?
Sinus and Procrustes.
Sounds good. Sinus and Procrustes final?
Sinus and Procrustes are correct. Bonus 2. Name another.
The Chromian Cell.
Yeah.
Okay, the Chromian Cell final?
No, I'm sorry. It's the Chromionian Sal. We were missing a syllable there. I could have also taken her name, which is Phaya. And also Kerkion. And then you said Periphetes, or no, I could have taken Periphetes as well. But that's 15 points for Massachusetts on toss-up 20. So let's hear the final score.
The final scores for Novice Finals Certamen are Massachusetts 125 points, Virginia 65 points, and Wisconsin 55 points.
All right. Well, I know I want to thank the players and the audience members for joining us, the convention organizers and the Certamen moderators who all scrambled very quickly to deal with whatever issues I may have caused or brought up. So thank you. I don't know if our chair would like to say something as well.
Congratulations to everyone on your accomplishments, and we hope to see you next year back at Njcl in 2022. I think many of us are now going to head to intermediate. Take care, all.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Good job, everyone.
Thank you.